In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best tablets in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these tablets, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Fire HD 10 tablet. The Amazon Fire HD 10 would be a great option for everyone who is looking for a quality tablet that combines an attractive look and a reliable performance, and also without spending a large amount of money. So if you've found yourself in this category, then let's see what can you expect from this beautiful masterpiece. From a design perspective, the Fire HD 10 is available in 3 different color editions, such as black, which is the one that we are currently reviewing, blue, and punch red, but regardless of your choice, they differ only with the color, so the performance is the same. Our pick sports a black construction that is followed by 2 loud speakers on the left side, as well as a USB port, a micro SD card slot, a standard headphone jack, and a large 10-inch screen, for which we will talk more in the following sections. At the top center, there is a VGA camera of a decent quality, but on the back, you can find a 2-megapixel camera which performs a way better, but either way, I think that Amazon could have done better. Now, let's talk about the features. The Amazon Fire HD 10 is running on a 1.8 GHz quad-core processor, 32 GB of storage that is expandable to up to 256 GB by using an SD card, 2 GB of RAM, and a dual-band 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, so you can install dozens of apps and run multiple apps at the same time without noticing a significant difference in terms of the performance. Moreover, the 10-inch screen has a full HD resolution, and it is capable enough to produce a quality visual representation, with the intention to let you watch movies, read books, chat with your friends, play games and much more, so everything that's multimedia related will look definitely pleasing for your eyes. Finally, the battery life can last around 8.5 hours, which is normal for its price, so you will have enough time to do whatever you want. Overall, the Fire HD 10 is worthy of considering, because it is affordable and performs really well, and if you ever decide to purchase it, you will unlikely regret that decision. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Asus ZenPad 3S10. The Asus ZenPad 3S10 is one of the most recognizable tablets on the market, and the reason is pretty simple, since this unit has a 2K display and holds an exclusive hardware that will guarantee you an immersive user experience like you've never probably tasted before. That's why, let's get straight into action and find out why's the whole hype going around this product. Aesthetically speaking, this model sports an aluminum, anodized finished body that is followed by diamond-cut bezels on the corner and neatly engineered edges which not only look wonderful, but they also make this unit easy to hold, so once again, Asus did an excellent job when it comes to manufacturing well-engineered products. On the top front, there is a 5-megapixel camera which will let you capture wonderful selfies, while on the bottom, you can 2 capacitive buttons with a home button which doubles as a fingerprint scanner when pressed twice. On the back, you can also find an 8-megapixel camera of which you can take an advantage and shoot photos that will look pretty well defined. But now, let's talk about the performance. The ZenPad 3S10 is armed a quad-core ARM Cortex MediaTek processor, has 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage which is upgradable to up to 128 GB, and if we take a closer look and analyze these specs, this device is capable enough to handle multiple apps simultaneously while ensuring a blazing speed performance for your ultimate user experience. When it comes to the display, well, personally, I think that it is definitely the biggest highlight regarding this tablet, due to the fact that it is IPS, has a 2K resolution and it is covered with a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 which drastically protects the screen from scratches and damages, so you can enjoy your user experience without having to worry literally about anything. Finally, the battery life is rated at 10 hours, and supports the Quick Charge 3.0 technology, which is specifically engineered to allow you to have a quick recharge. To conclude, I strongly recommend you consider ZenPad 3S10 because it justifies its price tag and offers even more value, so you can't go wrong in a case of an eventual purchase. Next up, at number 3, we have the CHUWI Hi10 Air. The CHUWI Hi10 Air is an affordable, 10-inch 2-in-1 tablet that would be a really good option for both casual and professional users who require a highly portable tablet that is capable enough to be used for virtually any purpose. Design-wise, this unit has a sleek 8.5mm thin, anodized aluminum construction that is accompanied by a 2-megapixel front camera which is of a decent quality, a large 10.1-inch IPS screen, a rear 2.0 camera, and several ports including a TF card slot, 3.5mm earphone port, one micro HDMI port, single Type-C port, and a micro USB port, so when you see it as a whole, this unit does really look beautiful and well equipped. Now, let's talk about the features. First of all, let's start with the IPS screen that is covered with so-called OGS tempered glass, which in practice, reduces the air refraction with the intention to make the picture look really well defined. In addition, those who've purchased this product claim that they had an enjoyable sight while viewing from 178 degrees, since the color accuracy remained quite consistent, and when we add the fact that you can use this tablet in 2 modes, whether as a tablet or as a laptop, it means that you will have a truly enjoyable user experience. Moreover, the Hi10 Air is running on a Windows 10 OS, has 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage, and it is powered by an Intel Cherry Trail T3Z 8350 quad-core processor, which is pretty cool, considering the fact that you can work with spreadsheets, PowerPoint presentations, and have a variety of apps installed without any problem, so for the price you pay, I think that you will be more than satisfied. Before we end, I would like to mention one more thing, and that's the 6500 mAh battery that supports fast charging on one side, while on the other, it is rated at 6 hours of runtime. However, keep in mind that this may vary in practice. Overall, the Hi10 Air deserves your attention, so give it a try and assure yourself of its quality. Moving on, at number 2, we have the Samsung Galaxy Tab S4. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S4 is among the best tablets that you can find on the market, especially if you're looking for a premium, all-purpose tablet that has a spectacular hardware and a gorgeous look which will satisfy even the most demanding customers on the market. When it comes to the design, the Tab S4 sports a lightweight and thin, glossy black body that is followed by metal sides that house a standby switch, set of pins of which you can take an advantage in order to connect to a keyboard, while on the bottom edge, you can also notice a 3.5mm port and a USB-C port. On the top, there is a front-facing, 8-megapixel camera, while on the back, you will find a 13-megapixel camera which will let you record 4K videos at 30 FPS, and shoot wonderful photos exactly as you'd like. But now, let's talk about the performance. One of the best things regarding the Tab S4 is its 10.5-inch AMOLED display, which has a resolution of 2560 by 1600 pixels, but what's also interesting is that supports HDR content, which is therefore, yet another good reason that depicts how quality this tablet actually is. In addition, colors look bright and lifelike, and they are consistent even if you view from wide viewing angles, so regardless if you're using it in low lit or lit conditions, you will never face any difficulties. Moving on, the Tab S4 is preloaded with 256 GB of storage, 4 GB of RAM, and has a Snapdragon 835 processor which is doing an excellent job, especially when it comes to processing numerous tasks at once, due to the fact that the chances that you will ever notice lag are set to the minimum if not to zero. Last but not least, the battery life is rated at 16 hours of use, although everything depends on your use, but either way, the battery can keep you throughout the day. To conclude, the Tab S4 is a must-have option, especially if you want to invest in a versatile tablet that looks as good as it performs. And finally, at number 1, we have the Apple iPad 6th generation 9.7-inch. The 6th Gen 9.7-inch Apple iPad is currently one of the best, if not the best tablet that you can find on the market, due to the fact that it has all the attributes that make one device be the best, starting from the design and all the way up to the performance. For your information, this unit is available in several colors of which you can choose from, including the silver that we are currently reviewing, gold and gray, but regardless of your choice, all of them look unique in their own way, so you can't go wrong. This particular model boasts an elegant-looking, easy-to-hold aluminum construction that holds a vivid, 9.7-inch Retina display, a 1.2-megapixel front-facing camera, 8-megapixel camera positioned on the rear, and nicely curved edges that will offer you a greater control over the device. Now, let's take a look at its specs. This unit integrates a 64-bit A10 Fusion chip, 2 GB of RAM, 128 GB of storage, and according to those who have already purchased this product, this device runs exceptionally smooth and it is extremely quick as well, so you can use it for personal or professional use without any problem. Moreover, this iPad's screen is absolutely fascinating because it is extremely bright, has a resolution of 2048 by 1536 pixels and outputs lifelike visuals which make this unit be a unique device that will never disappoint you, regardless if you're watching videos, play some games or work with spreadsheets and texts. Before we end, I would like to mention two things. The first is that the software is ideal for multitasking because you can notice the persistent dock that keeps all the apps you use, while the second thing is the battery life which can last up to 10 hours of use, so when we combine all these things into one piece, without a doubt, I can say that Apple did an excellent job here. Overall, you should definitely consider this product as your next purchase, and if you ever decide to purchase it, you will understand what makes it different from the others on the market. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these tablets, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.